Good morning. Time for your Arkansas Weather Network weekend update. The rain is gone. Most of the rain yesterday fell down in southeast Arkansas, but some parts of central Arkansas did at least get a little. We'll look at what's down the road coming up, but I want to set the stage for the weekend. The cooler air has arrived. Temperatures are going to be in the 50s today, and it's a slow, gradual warm up to our next warm up on Tuesday, although Sunday is going to be a little bit cooler as well. Maybe have some highs in the 50s. So there you see it, your Airmaster's high temperature forecast with only northwest Arkansas staying in the 40s, but the rest of us into the 50s. I do have to point out that it actually may be still a little breezy with some wind gusts that could approach 20 to 25 miles per hour on your Saturday. Northwest winds are with us. It does calm down by the time you get into later Sunday. So a little bit of a wind chill Sunday morning. The temperatures over the next 10 days look like this. Remember, we're just looking at central Arkansas because this is the central point, but it could be a little bit different for you where you are in the state, and so you can download the Arkansas Weather Network app to get your forecast, but it'll generally look like this. Sunday's going to be cooler. Temperatures will be in the 40s, and then as you get to Tuesday, a lot of us briefly warm up before we cool back down thanks to another front late in the week. It looks like we're going to be very close to average late in the week. Now, we do have a couple of systems to watch this week. As the big system departs to the east, we're watching high pressure moves in, keeps us cold on at least Sunday and into Monday. The brief warm-up arrives on Tuesday. There's going to be a front that swings down out of the north, and that's going to bring us that shot of cooler air Wednesday into Thursday. That's going to get us back down into the 40s probably by Thursday and Friday. So it's not frigid, it's not crazy. I think our next really cold shot of air could be about a week away, watching late next weekend for something at least a little bit colder. But what this could actually bring us, while there's not a ton of moisture with it, could bring some very, very light precipitation with it. There's even been an indication in data. Maybe we need to watch for some snow flurries, but overall, not a very big deal. And that front settles in here late Wednesday. It keeps us quite a bit cooler by the time we get to Thursday. Here's the temperature trend across the state over the next few days. You just saw Sunday in the 40s. Many of us near freezing on Monday morning. Then it's a gradual warm up into Tuesday. Tuesday looking pretty comfortable, upper 50s to near 60. And then gradually cooling off there Wednesday and then Thursday in the 40s. That is late in the upcoming week. And then there's a couple of things that we have to watch for coming up into the later part of the week, and for that I'll go straight to the data. So we're coming out of this warm period. We're going to go into the couple of days where temperatures go slightly below average. Beyond that, maybe a little bit more of a right near average. This is getting through after Tuesday, where you see those red blobs all over the place. That's those 60-degree temperatures on Tuesday. Late in the week, that's where we have those below average temperatures again. You see the below average that's really tilted towards Arkansas into the southeastern United States. So it's not like this is just cold Arctic air dropping from the north, dropping our temperature. This is kind of below average temperatures where we're just in those 40s. This is not the real frigid Arctic air, but it's just wintertime normalcy is what I'll call it. So below average temperatures expected late next week into next weekend, and then there are signals for another gentle warm-up just beyond that. So the next 10 days, a lot of back and forth. The big question we've been getting is, are there any storm systems out there? This is the Little Rock Ensemble data, and you can see the ups, the downs, maybe as we get into next weekend, ending up with highs in the 40s. Looking at the precipitation data, and this is among what's called an ensemble, so we're looking at a lot of different data. There's the departing system right there. Looking towards the middle of the week, there's that brief chance for some rain or maybe just light precipitation towards the end of the week with the system, but right now the chances are very faint. Our ensemble data right now isn't showing more widespread rain chances until after January the 20th. So again, a lot of places needed rain that didn't get it, and so it looks like the dry conditions could just continue into much of January. Just for fun, I'll show you the ensemble snowfall forecast. There's just not much out there. It's up, it's down, and that is the nature of January sometimes in Arkansas. But overall, we're avoiding the pretty big systems that usually deliver us, winter storms or severe weather. Haven't seen much of that so far this winter, although we still have a long ways to go, so I'm sure our chances will come. Have a great weekend, everybody. Stay with the Arkansas Weather Network.